Haley Shepard is a student at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School where the shooting occurred. She was trapped in a classroom. The SWAT team struggled to get her out. Haley joins us tonight. Haley, thank you for coming on. Tell us what you experienced today.
The last 20 minutes of class, there was a fire drill, but it was really weird right away because we had just had one this morning. So everyone already knew that someone had either pulled it or that it was set off. And it couldn't have been ringing for more than 5 minutes, no, like more than 2 minutes, because by the time I had reached the stairwell, it had already stopped. And everyone's kind of stood there not knowing exactly what to do. And we just kind of looked around until we heard 3 or 4 just loud bangs, and everyone who was going down the stairs just ran back up. And about, like, I want to say over 100 students just trying to run into a classroom and shut the door. There was kids in my class just like running to the corners, like jumping over desks, trying to get behind the teacher's desk. And like, it was a mess.
Was the teacher in the room?
My teacher actually wasn't there today. We had a sub, and you could tell he didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
Because, and like, at first we thought it was some kind of messed up drill going on, but then we started to smell stuff like smoke and gunpowder, and our parents were calling us, and kids started like freaking out and calling everyone, but then other kids were shushing them to be quiet. And like, it seemed like we were there for hours, but just not knowing anything of what was going on and only hearing the sirens outside.
Did you lock the door?
The door was already locked.
Did you have your phone with you?
Yeah, like my very first instinct was to like take a video of the sound and send it to my parents and tell them that I'm okay and was in a classroom.
Did they respond?
Yeah, almost immediately.
What did they say?
Both of them were just very confused and asking me if I was okay and where I was and what building I was in, and if I knew what was going on. And that to just keep talking to them no matter what.
That is how. So you texted them while the shooting was going on, and they texted you back. I mean, they must have just been panicked. What was your reunion like with your parents?
Well, as soon as I left the school, they had us cross the street, and they kept turning us around. And like, I was on the phone with my mom trying to figure out where she was, but it was dying, and she said that she was going towards the end of Parkland Isles. And as soon as I saw her, I just ran to her, and my dad ran, and my little sister was there, and we were all just like crying and hugging each other.
That's an emotional, just emotional was thinking about that. So you were led out of the classroom and out of the school by a SWAT team. What did you see on your way out?
I tried not to look, but there was blood and gunpowder and bodies just all over the place. Like, we were stepping over puddles of blood and just trying not to look.
So all the students in the class that you were in got out safely, is that correct?
I'm pretty sure, yes. All the kids that were in the class with me when the door was shut are safe.
Had you heard of the shooter? Are you familiar with Nicholas Cruz? Had you heard that name before?
No, I've never heard his name or never met him or anything like that. He's a complete stranger to me.
He was expelled from your school. You don't know why?
No.
Interesting. How, finally, Haley, have you talked to your classmates since you left the school? How are they doing?
One of my best friends was there with me the whole time, from the staircase to the classroom to leaving the school, and we've been checking up on each other, and both of us just like can't wrap our heads around what exactly happened, and it just doesn't feel real, and how she doesn't feel safe.
I bet she doesn't. I think a lot of people watching can identify with your parents and how grateful they must be that you're back, and we are too. Thank you, Haley, for that.
Of course.